Hi, I'm Amber from Cocktail Machines, and I'm here to talk to you a bit about our products. As you'll see over here, we have the Geek 15 Pro. It is our best-selling machine, mostly because it's so compact, it fits right on the bar counter. It is 60 by 40. You can hook up 15 ingredients to it, and they all come out here directly into the cup, so there's no cross-contamination. It's very clean. Behind the machine, you'll see this is where we hook up the 15 different products. What we normally recommend is 9 of our prime mixes and 6 spirits. That gives you the largest menu option. Regarding the spirits, it's something that you choose, but we do have these adapters that allow the medical silicone tube to easily be adapted right onto the bottle. That way it gets hooked up to the machine quite easily. Over here to my left, you'll see the Geek Station. My colleague will be showing you how to make a couple cocktails and also introduce you to the interface.
Let's see a little bit the interface. The first page is the favorite one, in which you will find the cocktail that you do the most. So you just need to select a cocktail. You'll get a picture of the finished cocktails. The 2 steps you need, basically, the first one, what you need to prepare the cocktail before pouring from the machine. In this case, it's just shaker with ice. And the second step will be the finishing or the garnishment. So what you need to finish the cocktail. In this case, you shake the cocktail and you fill it in a cocktail cup. The most used interface is this one, Cocktails, in which you will have the full list of cocktails. We have pre-installed around 80 different cocktails. Or you can use shortcuts to be faster. So if you want, for instance, a Long Island, just click on the L and you get all the cocktail with L. So everything is meant to be fast. The target is to be as fast as possible, and the interface, of course, follows this aim. You have a specific cleaning page in which you're able, through a wizard, to automatize the cleaning process. In this case, we choose the channel we want to clean. You just click on Start Cleaning, and you have the wizard that will take you to the 4 steps necessary to clean the machine. The 4 steps are basically put the liquid back if it's a liquor, just to avoid to waste liquors. Then you need to disconnect the tube and put it in a container with water and a food-grade detergent. You wash the tube, you rinse it with some water, and you refill the liquid back. So a very simple and easy job that we required every couple of weeks, just to be sure that everything is okay. So let's start to make some cocktail. For instance, we start with an hurricane. As you can see, picture of the finished cocktails. On the first step, it will ask Collins, fill it with ice. So we take our Collins, we put the ice in, we just press. All you need to do is top up with ice. We add the proper garnishment. In this case, it's dry orange. And we are good to go and serve the cocktail. So we are using our bagging boxes. Basically, the trick is to put several ingredients in these 9 prime mixes. So we have the fruit-based mixes, and we have the single cocktails like the mojito or the pina colada or the sex on the beach. The mojito, for instance, contains cold pressed yerba buena, mint, so the specific mint from Cuba, the right one for the mojito. For the citric part, we have the 60% of lime and 40% of lemon. Then we have super fine white syrup sugar, all the watering necessary to make the cocktail. So what we do basically is to have the premix 1 + 1. We can try to make one. So it's a kind of complicated cocktail, but I will show you how we can do it in a very easy. So I just put the ice and the lime on the machine. I press on the bottom, I got the premix. So basically it's 50 ml of rum and 45 ml of mojito premix. So everything is there. The flavor is already there. The citric part is good. We can see on the tablet it says fill with soda water. This is what we do. And basically, you just add the mint on top and some extra mint. Just a twist. You finish on ice. Just a straw. And we are good to go. I want to show you another example, just for you to understand what will be the logic behind the machine. So we go for a margarita. In this case, it will ask shaker with ice. While the machine works, we have the time, of course, to choose the proper glass. This should be rained with salt, so of course you can work while the machine is dispensing. Here we go, proper made margarita. As you can see, you have the white foam on top. You have this velvet pattern. Everything is done by, of course, the prime mix. In this case, we added a floating agent. This is able, when shaken, to make this foam and to make this pattern. So kind of velvet that you can see it, but also you can taste it. Feels very thick.
Now that you've seen how we make our cocktails, we're going to show you a little bit about how you can access all of this remotely on our cloud.
You can access this page through your mobile or PC with your username and password. You will see this interface that will tell you exactly the status of your machine. In this case, you can quickly check what happened in the last 12 hours, 24 hours or less week. You have the total number of the cocktails sold, the total income, the cost, and the profit. You have a quick view, a graphic view of the cocktails made on the last week, an overview on the map where the machine is located. If you have multiple machines, you can see it all in one single map. The top 10 sold cocktails and the ingredients levels. So for each ingredient connected to your machine, let's say this one, vodka, for instance, is connected on pump number 1. You have a tank of 5 liters. Right now, you have just 335 ml of vodka. So for each single ingredients, you have in real time the ingredient level. You can see also all the cleaning event related to the machine. For each event, you can click and see the detail of what happened. In this case, the admin cleaned the tequila channel. Let's take a step back and see how the configuration of the machine is. Of course, every machine is presetted, but so you have your ingredients list, every ingredient that you use, and for each ingredient, you can set the cost per liter. Once this is done, you can associate the ingredients to the pump. So to the pumps in a very easy way. When it's done, you can access your recipes page in which you can practically modify anything you want. Let's take, for example, the Bacardi. You can put the tag price and you can see the drink cost. Clicking here. So you will see that 45 ml rum will cost you 50 cents, 20 ml of lime sour will cost you 19 cents, and 20 ml of cranberry will cost you 17 cents. So the total cost will be 85 cents. If you click on the name, you can modify the recipe, starting from the picture, the name, or the preparation, the garnishment. You can put your tag price. You can see for each ingredient the quantity requested for this cocktail. You can, of course, add an ingredient that you want, or you can remove it. You can modify the single quantity, or you can modify the overall quantity. So if I want to make this cocktail in a Collins instead of a cocktail glass. We just put 120. Clicking on recalculate will make the total output and recalculate all the single ingredients accordingly. On the other hand, the machine every 10 minutes streams all the data to the cloud. So we are able to see, for instance, what happened between the 1st of October. If you just click on generate, it will give you the total cocktails made, again, income, cost, and profit. You will have the specification, so the graphic view of all the cocktails and the quantity made of each single cocktail. You can have a deep overview of the cocktail, meaning that you can set date, and for every day you can have also the shift. Of course, you have a full set of chart and statistics. Everything can be downloaded in a CSV file, so you'll be able to manage the data on Excel. And the most important part, I think, is the ingredients one. That is a kind of predictive page in which it will tell you how many liters, for instance, of pina colada you used in this time frame, the average per day. It can be very useful to give you the correct data to restock your products. Every machine can be placed inside this environment. In this case, we just have one machine, but we can put more than one, and you will be able to see the single or the overall statistics or data. You can set also the user control, meaning that you'll be able to provide a PIN code for every attendant. So PIN 123. So in this case, Joe will be able to make a cocktail just when insert the PIN code.